Hi, welcome to today's yin style yoga practice. We will be focusing on the lower body today. I will guide you into each pose, and then we will remain in each pose for a couple of minutes, giving us time to focus on our breathing and noticing any sensations we are feeling in our bodies. If at any point you are feeling pain, come out of the pose. If you have any props that you would like to use, you can go ahead and grab those. Sometimes blankets or rolled up towels can be helpful. I'm going to be using a block, so just grab what you enjoy using. If you don't have props, don't worry about it, it's no problem. Let's go ahead and begin. We'll start out seated comfortably in a cross-legged position. If it feels good for you, you can go ahead and close your eyes. Start by lengthening the crown of the head toward the ceiling, letting the shoulders fall away from the ears, allowing the jaw to relax, allowing the space around the eyes and the forehead to relax. Finding a moment of stillness here and focusing on your breath. Go ahead and slowly open your eyes if they are closed. We'll begin in butterfly pose. So bring the soles of the feet together, and then you're going to pull the feet in as close to the body or as far away from the body as is comfortable for you. So you can keep the soles of the feet together. I'm actually going to grab my block and stick it between my feet and have a place to rest my head. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, go ahead, rounding the back, folding over, and then resting the head gently down on the ground or on your block. If you don't have a prop to use, just allow the neck to release. Coming into stillness. Focusing on the breath. Last inhale. your exhale, slowly press yourself back up. Move any props you have over to the side. Take the right leg out to about a 45-degree angle and pull the left sole of the foot into the right thigh. Go ahead and aim the chest towards the right foot, and then begin to slowly fold over the right leg. You can use your prop again to rest your head on, letting the arms and shoulders relax. Finding stillness here. Last inhale. Exhale, go ahead and slowly lift the chest back up, and we'll switch sides. So taking the left leg out at a 45-degree angle, pulling the right sole of the foot into the thigh, placing whatever prop you have where you like it, and then aim the chest towards the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, folding over, allowing the back to round, releasing the neck, relaxing the arms and shoulders. Taking time here to notice any sensations. The last inhale. Exhale, slowly lift the chest back up. And from here, we'll take the right leg back out again. So both legs are now at about a 45-degree angle. And we'll fold to the center. So inhale. Exhale, allow the back to round, folding over, neck releases. Taking time here for silence and stillness. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly make your way back up. Move your props out of the way. Put your hands behind you, bend the knees, and then allow the legs to rock from side to side. And coming back to center, go ahead and face the top of your mat. Pull your ankles in underneath you, rolling over the shins, and then coming to the belly. From here, we'll make our way into Sphinx pose, placing the forearms down onto the ground, elbows slightly in front of the shoulders, pressing the floor away from you gently, lengthening so that the ears pull away from the shoulders, slight tuck to the chin. Breathing here. Last inhale. From here, you have the option of coming down to rest the head down onto the palms, or coming back into your Sphinx pose, you can move the hands out to the sides just slightly and then pressing up to seal. If you're in seal pose, go ahead and slowly lower the elbows back down to the floor, making a pillow with the hands, and rest the forehead down. And then rock the hips gently from side to side. From here, place the forearms or the hands underneath the shoulders, pressing yourself up and then back into child's pose. Resting here for a moment, arms can relax. And last breath here. And then slowly press yourself back up, roll over onto the side of the hip, coming back into your seated position. And we'll make our way down onto our backs. Placing the soles of the feet down onto the floor, feet wider than the hips. From here, allow the legs to fall over to the right, coming into a version of saddle pose. If you would like to deepen the stretch in the front of the left thigh, go ahead and pull that left foot in towards the body, and then finding your place of rest, focusing on your breathing, allowing the upper body to relax. Last breath here. And then slowly go ahead and lift the knees, coming back to your starting position, and then stretch the legs out long for a moment. Taking a couple of breaths here. Go ahead and place the soles of the feet back down onto the floor. Feet wider than the hips. Allowing the legs to fall over to the left, coming into a modified saddle on the other side. Again, if you want to deepen the stretch in the top of the right thigh, go ahead and pull that right foot in closer to the body. Finding your place of stillness and rest. Relaxing the upper body, relaxing the face, and focusing on the breath. Last breath here. Slowly lift the knees, placing the soles of the feet back down onto the floor. Stretch the legs out long, resting here for a moment. Noticing any sensations. Slowly place the soles of the feet back down to the ground. Pull the knees into the chest. Rocking slowly from side to side. And then letting each hand rest on a knee. And then begin making tiny circles in one direction with the knees. Allowing the circles to get bigger if you'd like. Going in one direction. And then allowing the circles to get smaller again. And then changing direction, starting with smaller circles, and allowing the circles to grow bigger. And then allowing the circles to become smaller once again. Coming back to center. Go ahead and rest the hands onto the shins or tops of the shins, and then allow the thighs to fall to the outside of the torso. Coming into a modified version of Happy Baby here. So staying in this version of Happy Baby, or you have the option to place the arms to the insides of the thighs, grab onto the outside of the feet, and then aim the feet towards the ceiling. Letting the shoulders relax. Last breath here. If you're holding onto the feet, slowly release them. Pulling the shins back into the chest, rocking from side to side. Placing the soles of the feet back down onto the ground. Letting the legs go long. Letting the feet fall out to the sides. Arms beside you with palms facing up. Or you have the option to bring the arms into a V shape overhead. Coming into our final resting pose or Shavasana. Taking a moment to scan the body from the tips of the toes, making your way slowly up to the top of the head. Noticing if you're holding tension anywhere. And on your exhales, allowing that tension to soften into the floor. So this is where I will leave you today. Thank you for practicing with me.